A junior at Stuart High School says she's standing up for students like herself in rural communities. She says the lack of virtual resources are hurting her and her fellow students. News 9's Angelicia Bruton has more on the students' concerns.
The Student Advisory Council just had their first meeting. Several issues were addressed, one being internet access in rural communities. About 75 to 100 students from all over Oklahoma signed on for their meeting with State Superintendent Joy Hoffmeister.
All right, who's next?
Geraldine Haney is a junior at Stuart High School. This is her first year in the program.
I'm from a really small school down in southeast Oklahoma. We don't have very good access to internet.
Haney says the pandemic has exposed the lack of resources in rural communities.
It's terrible. At my house, it's terrible. Here, it's terrible. I had trouble getting onto this Zoom meeting today. It's just a problem that really needs to be fixed.
Haney says her family spends a pretty penny on internet. She's done at-home learning several times during the pandemic. She says it's challenging for her and her little sister.
Me and her cannot do assignments at the same time. It shuts both of our computers down. I'll go to the public library and I'll sit there and I'll either go in the library or I'll, sit in my car and just connect to the internet.
Hoffmeister agrees with Haney and says this continues to be an issue and something needs to be done.
It should be as common as a basic utility like electricity and running water.
Hoffmeister says there are some options to help students.
Either a hotspot or some of our school districts have a bus with Wi-Fi access that they even park in areas in metro communities where there's an apartment complex where there's often not the connectivity available.
Several cable companies are also offering affordable internet service.
So those that don't have connectivity, they're really not on a level playing field. So as more people continue to work from home and online, we want to make sure that everybody has the same tools.
Angelicia Bruton, Oklahoma's Own, News 9.